be maybe a 4. Give him 4 yards on the play. So another quick hitter to Chykow by Curtin Quinn.
Maybe Kyle Gunderman can give me a little pointers on how to actually get to a website, because apparently I'm locked down. So
2nd down and 7 for the Wolverines. Curtin Quinn back to throw. He's going across the middle through the hands of a receiver.
Pass incomplete.
Couldn't see who it was because my good friend, the light pole, was running interference. It was indeed Chykow again. So Curtin Quinn and Chykow are playing the game of pitch and catch here, Mike.
so far so good. But the
Third-
Wolverines are up though.
3rd down and 7.
Just keep in mind too that it's a running clock. The clock doesn't stop really
does
for
not
any
stop.
reason whatsoever. It
Right,
just
you can't
keeps
unless
going.
there is timeouts. Each team will get 3 timeouts per half. So they can call timeouts. Here's the snap now on 3rd and 7. Pass across, caught across the 50 down to the 46. Kyle Kessler with the catch, the freshman, who had a sensational game against Killian with a pick 6 and a touchdown catch. So they're going to give the ball to the Wolverines at the 45-yard line of Windham. 1st and 10.
Hi. You couldn't, it's alright.
Pass complete to Tyler Farwell. Pass incomplete. 3rd down, 9.
Clock still running again. 13 minutes to go, 1st quarter. 7-0 Wolverines. Kessler in motion. Here's a snap. He's got to get downfield to the 30. Here's a ball to Chykow. He's got it at the 20. So a 1st down. They're going to mark him just inside. I'm sorry, we'll count it to the 25.
Complete to Chykow. 1st and 10, Griswold.
Let's see where they spot the football. It's going to be just inside the 25 and the 23. So a 1st down and 10 Wolverines on another great throw by Curtin Quinn to Chykow. That's been the connection here so far early.
1st and 10 from the 25.
Wolverines have trips right. Here's a snap. Here's the out and out. And an incomplete. He was looking for, let's see the number on that one.
Pass incomplete. 2nd down.
Couldn't see the number on that. The Wolverines are only wearing numbers if you're watching on GSPN or SNSN. You're only wearing numbers on the back of their shirts. So we'll try to get that number for you. That's a rare incompletion for Curtin Quinn, and it'll bring up a 2nd down and 10 for Griswold. Again, trips right. One man in the backfield behind Curtin Quinn. He goes in motion to the left. And Curtin Quinn looks. He's got a man across the middle. It's Kessler. And he will get the ball close to a Griswold 1st down. We'll see if they give it to him.
Pass complete to number 12, Kyle Kessler.
And it's going to be short. So 3rd down, it looks like a 3rd down and 1. Number 22, Ryan Palillo, comes in for the Wolverines. Number 7, Ryan Messina, comes out. Again, trips right. Sorry, we're in a 4-receiver split now. Motion to the left. Here's a snap. He's going for it all to the end zone. It's going to be over the head of Franklin, over everybody's head. And that's going to bring up 4th down and a long 2. So they're not going to have, they don't need quite 2 yards, but it's more than a yard. So I'm assuming, which I know what they say about people who assume, but I'm assuming they're going to go forward here on 4th down. A little too far for Peltier to get his foot on it through the upright. So 4th down, and we'll call it 2. Here's the snap across the middle. Trikow's got it at inside the 10-yard line. They're going to mark him at the 4-yard line, maybe just inside the 5, about the 4.5. So 1st and goal now for the Wolverines. They are on the move once again. Number 3 for the Wolverines checks in. I don't have him on the score sheet here. Of course, yeah, I don't see who it is. So again, split receivers left and right for Kurt Quinn. Takes a snap. He's got a man wide open, and it's picked off. Bad decision. He had a man wide open on his left, but he looked right, threw it right into the hands of the defender, headed for Chico. But it is picked off at the 3. So Windham dodges a bullet there, and the Wolverines turn it over, Mike.
Yeah, I got nothing. I'm trying to.
Okay, but yeah, Mike's taking care of some technical issues right now. So I'll fight the wind and do what I can here. So it'll be 1st down and 10 going the other way now for the Whippets. They are marked at the 5-yard line, just inside the 5. Under 9 minutes to go, 1st quarter. Wolverines lead it 7-0. Smade takes the snap, looks long, tries to throw across the field. His intended pass was to number 22, Jaden Billifane, and was way too far out of his reach for him to have any chance. But even if he had caught it, Devin Chaikow was right there for the Wolverines and would have stopped him. So 2nd down and 10 now. Whippets having a tough time getting anything going on offense. Good coverage by the Wolverines. Smade takes the snap, has a man across the middle, and again, it's dropped, that time by number 33, Alexander Lee, the 6-foot sophomore. So 3rd down and 10 now. You can see the frustrations, the body language of the Windham players as they have their hands on their hips over there, their heads cocked to the side. They're just as frustrated as I'm sure the coaches as well, as they cannot get anything going here offensively. 3rd down and 10 now, deep in their own territory. Wolverines can make a stop here. They're going to get outstanding field position. Here's the snap. Smade takes it, looks. He's going to go deep far to the near sideline, and it's going to be caught. What a catch. And that is number 20, Dustin Solensky, the 5'11" sophomore, went up and over Chaikow and actually came back to the football underneath Chaikow and made a great catch. That's going to be a gain of 30 yards on the play. So a good throw all the way across the field diagonally. If you were watching on the TV and you saw that play, that was a fantastic play by the Whippets. So obviously their biggest play of the game. And they have it 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Here's a snap. Smade drops, throws, has a man on the far sideline. He's caught it at the 30, and he's up to the 35. We'll see if they give him the 36. They are going to give him the 36. The 41.
Darwin Gonzalez.
2nd down and 5.
Number 11. Second down.
Clock running, about 6 minutes left. Wolverines lead it still 7-0. Here comes motion. Smade takes it. He's looking long. He's got a man broken up by Franklin at the 46-yard line. So he was open. Their man was open for a minute. Smade saw him, but the pass kind of wobbled a little bit, and Franklin just got his hand out and smacked it away. It'll be 3rd down and 5. So Griswold needs to tighten up the defense here. Last time on 3rd down, when the a chance to give themselves outstanding field position went by the board as they allowed a 36-yard completion. So we'll see if the Whippets can do it again here on third down. Here's a snap. Smay's looking long over the middle. The receiver trips. They're going to call a flag. Maybe it looks like their feet got tangled. We don't have the benefit of a replay here. So there's going to be a pass interference call on the Wolverines. That's going to give the Whippets another first down. So first it was a blown coverage. And now a pass interference penalty that gives the Windham another big third down play for a first down. And that's going to drive all the way down into Griswold territory. And they're going to have the ball first down and 10 at the Griswold 34-yard line. No, sorry, it's going to be at the 44-yard line. Tough to see here in the sun. Right in our faces.
Go Green, G! Out, yelling, go Green!
Going down the sidelines, and that one's picked off. And they're letting it go. It wasn't touched, Franklin, it looks like. And a little bit, and there's a flag after the play. Franklin was intercepted at the 20-yard line. He ran it back to around the 31, so he ran it back about 10 yards, and after the play was over, the Windham defender pushed him to the ground. An aggressive one-hand touch, and he actually used two hands and drew the flag. So they're going to give it on sportsmanlike, and we'll see where they mark it. Right now the ball would be at the 31. They're going to march off the yardage here. So it's going to be first down and 10, Wolverines at their own 46.5-yard line. Good field position.
Okay, Griswold has the ball, first and 10 on their own 46-yard line.
Coming up on 3 minutes left in the first quarter. Griswold still leads at 7-0. Curtin Quinn back to throw, bobbled, and almost intercepted there by Windham. Pass was intended for Chris Thibodeau, and it came out of his hands. He kind of bobbled it, and the defender was almost right there to pick up the loose ball, and the nose of the ball hit the ground before he could snag it. So luckily for the Wolverines, that's just an incompletion, and it's second down and 10. Now he's got one wide open down the sideline, across field, and it's number 19 on the play, Kincaid Rubino, who had he had an outstanding game against Killingly. So that's a gain of about 30 yards down to the 31. We'll see where they're marking it. They're going to be just at the 31. So 25-yard pass play at the 30, 26 yards. Good throw, good catch. And the Wolverines are in business here, first down and 10 at the Windham 30. Out back, and he's going to pick up about 10 yards, maybe 11. Chris Thibodeau with a nice snag out of the backfield. And good pickup for the Wolverines, and they're driving. First down and 10 now at the 16-yard line. Coming up on the last minute of play in the first quarter. Wolverines are putting a little bit of a drive together here on a couple great passes. Has Kincaid Rubino across the middle for a short gain, possibly two. And it'll be second down and 8. Should be the last play of the first quarter. We'll see if they can hurry it back to the line. It'll be a first and goal at the 4, just inside the 5. But that's going to be the last play of the quarter. All right, so a good first quarter offensively for the Wolverines. They had an interception, played some good defense, and that's the end of the first. Your score, Griswold Wheeler 7, Windham Whippets 0.
Marshall.
You buy better.
Better it burns.
Much better.
So much better it burns.
People are raving about the Burns Agency for their commitment to their customers. When it comes to home, auto, business, and life insurance, people know they can always call, text, or chat online with a real person for all their insurance needs. People really do buy better at Burns.
The right insurance at the right price. You buy better it burns.
You buy better, it burns. You buy better, it burns. You buy better, it burns. You buy better.
And we are back here at Griswold High School. The Griswold Wolverines, Griswold Wheeler Wolverines lead 7-0 over the Windham Whippets. A lot of W's in here today, and we're hoping that Griswold will come and get the W here, as they have been playing well. They have first down and goal to go at the 4-yard line. So good pass plays. A open receiver to his backside, but he threw to a covered man instead and threw the interception, which was inside the 5-yard line. So this actually, we could be leading by a couple scores here, but trying to make up for it now. Here's the snap. Curtin Quinn looks across the middle. That's caught. No, it's dropped. They're saying it's incomplete. That's number 7, Ryan Messina, the intended receiver. Second and goal now from the 4. Here's a pass across the middle, caught. Did he get in? We'll see. It's right at the goal line. No. It's inside, just inside the 1. It's going to be 3rd down and goal. So he bobbled it and then caught it again. Tried to run it in, but he was touched up just inside the 1-yard line. So very, very short here. And this is more difficult than if it was about at the 10-yard line, even though it seems like it would be good. But here's a touchdown pass directly to Anthony Franklin for the Wolverines on a very, very well-developed play. It was right out of the backfield. It was almost a pitch. He almost like shovel passed it to him, and he was stepped across the goal line, extended the football across the goal line, and the Wolverines lead it now 13-0. Extra point coming up for Peltier. That one is not going to be good as he hooked it to the left. So it remains 13-0 here with 23:20 to go in the first half. So we'd just like to recognize the Griswold girls cheerleaders that are out here supporting the boys today. It's good to see them out here always, and they are looking very festive today in their green and black with their silver and green pom-poms. So it wouldn't be football without the cheerleaders here. So if we can have some semblance of normalcy with the football here during the COVID pandemic, it's nice to see the cheerleaders out here and the cheer moms here supporting them as well as the football parents here at the Griswold football field. And each student can have each athlete can have 2 parents or 2 spectators come, and they check you off on a list. As long as you're wearing your mask and you're sitting there and not gathering in large groups, you can come enjoy the game. So good to see everybody here. 13-0 Griswold Wheeler. They lead over Windham here early in the second quarter. So another good drive put together by Coach Kozel and the Wolverines. Getting ready to kick now from the 40. Good long kick taken at the 33. And they'll have the ball at the... As we went through this last week. I have no idea how they're doing this. I don't know. Last week it seemed like they gave them 10 yards. I don't know what's going on. So, first down and 10 from the 30-yard line. They should just give them the ball. Nobody can run a kickoff back. So they should just give them the ball at the 30-yard line just to make it less confusing for everybody here. I mean, I guess the players know what's going on, but none of the fans and none of the people up here with us have any idea what the deal with that kickoff is. So first and 10 now from their own 30 for the Whippets. Quarterback takes the snap. He's looking short. He's got a man at the 35 for a completion. It'll be second down and 5 for the Whippets. That was to Jaden Villafane on the catch, who's been a favorite target of Smay so far here early in the game.
Second down, 5.
Just approaching about 20 minutes left in the second quarter. Smay looks across the middle. He's got his man, and it looks like he dropped it. How are they going to call that? Yeah, they call it. They call it in a completion because they say when after he was tagged, he dropped the ball. So normally that would be a fumble or an incompletion, but since we have the one-hand touch rule here, they're going to call that a completion, and it's a first down for the Whippets. First and 10 at the Windham 40 for them, trailing 13-0. Here's a short dump over the line of scrimmage for a gain of about a yard to number 11, Darwin Melendez-Gonzalez.
Completed pass.
So after he's touched up, it's about a 3-yard gain, and it'll be second down and 7. Smay drops and looks to the sideline. They're going to throw a flag. No. I was kind of screened off the play by
Incomplete pass.
the lovely light pole again. It's right. They're right at the 50-yard line, and that's where our vantage point here is in the Griswold Pride broadcast booth. So I know it was an incompletion because I saw the ball bouncing, but I saw 2 bodies on the ground, and I didn't see a flag. So it's incomplete, so it'll be third down and 7. Smay checks his receivers. He's got splits. He's going to try to go towards the sideline. Incomplete. Intended target was Alan Garcia Gonzalez, the senior, 5'9" senior for Windham, and it's going to be fourth down and 7. So we'll see what the Whippets here do. It looks like they're going to punt the football. So not being very aggressive on fourth down. We saw last week when we covered the Killingly game that I don't think we saw a punt. It was almost like it wasn't allowed. So apparently the rules dictate otherwise, because here's the third punt of the game for the Whippets. And it's a good high kick all the way down to the 20-yard line. And your guess is as good as mine where they're going to spot it. And they're going to give them, I guess today it's 5 yards. So they're going to give them Wolverines the ball at the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start on their 4th possession of the game. They already have a 13-0 lead with 17.5 minutes to go in the second quarter.
All right, I think I've received my mind back.
Welcome back, Mike's Mind.
Thanks, man.
Hey, it's Friday Eve.
Huh?
It's Friday Eve.
Yeah, in this business, that means nothing.
Yeah.
That means a week's just kicking in.
Right. But we have another broadcast tomorrow. So
And roll around. To the field. Yeah.
tried to go for a second, but now he's going to go downfield
That
and
was almost
almost
too.
intercepted. But Franklin, was that Franklin on the play? I couldn't see who left.
You know, I hate cheer. I don't know.
It was Franklin. He broke up. Actually, he played defender on that play because that should have been an interception.
All I can see are sunspots.
Yes, right now I have my sunglasses on, but still, it was intended for Franklin, but it was a little high, and was almost picked off by the defender. That was number 22, Jaden Villafane, for the Whippets. But Franklin went up and knocked the ball out of his hand, so a good defensive play by the receiver on that. 2nd down and 10 now for the Wolverines. Curtin Quinn's looking. Now he's going to go long again down the sideline, just out of the reach of Ryan Messina. And it's going to be 3rd down and 10. He pump faked the ball to Chaikow short, and then he had that. He had Messina streaking down the near sideline, but it was just out of his reach and it fell incomplete. He catches that one, and he's still running. We'll see him at Lisbon Landing. He catches that one, untouched.
It's just down the hill.
It's just down the hill. Well, you got to cross 395 as well, but you know, he'd have been okay on that one too. 3rd and 10 now for the Wolverines.
If anyone asks me, kind of look like, say, my sister. Thank you.
Play. He's caught Franklin across the 35 to about the 37. We'll see if they give him the first down.
I mean, he's been their go-to guy.
And they're going to give him the first down for the Wolverines.
Franklin's been their go-to guy for the last couple of years. He's probably, I would definitely say he is the fastest kid on the whole team.
Yes, and listen, we've been covering the Wolverines for a few years, and he's been out here. And it almost seems like he's got faster this year.
Yeah.
So 1st down and 10 now for the Wolverines at their.
You can. You're the one who got in.
He kind of T-Rexed it there. That's Christopher Thibodeau.
Right through his hands.
He had the short arm disease there, and I would say he heard footsteps, but you know as well as I do, and everybody watching us, that they're not tackling.
Yeah.
But that's an instinct thing.
Well, I will say, I mean, do you remember the Killingley game last week? There was quite a bit of contact.
It was a little bit of
I don't know. Ask her if she knows about that parking lot. Do you know how to instruct her to that one?
on the sidelines, got Chaikow. Oh, it went out of his hands. It went over the defender's hands, and if his hands were a basketball hoop, that'd have been 2.
Do you know what that almost seemed like to me? You know how when you're in baseball, you're training to be a catcher.
Yes.
And you got a batter in front of you, and he swings it, and it's like you almost kind of flinch.
Yep, I think it's what happened.
That's kind of like what happened there.
Yeah. 3rd down and 10 now. It was another great pass. It was right on the money. I mean, he catches that one. That's a touchdown. He had the defender beat. He had 2 steps on the 3rd down and 10. Across the middle, he's got Franklin across midfield down to the 45, across the 45.
First down.
We're going to mark him out just inside. We're going to call it at the 45. So it's a first down for the Wolverines, and they are on the move again in Windham territory. They've had the ball 4 possessions now, Mike, and every single possession they've moved the ball very, very well.
And I bet a lot of them, because I've been working on tech stuff, while you've been calling the game, I'm going to think a lot of times they've gone to Anthony Franklin. He's quite the playmaker. He was a playmaker last year. He's a playmaker on the basketball court. And even on 7-on-7 touch football.
Yes. So here's another snap by Curtin Quinn, and he's going to go long again to Franklin. Oh! And they're going to call it pass interference. I don't understand how that was pass interference.
Oh, his hand was right in it, man.
I mean, maybe he hit him I don't know.
He hit Franklin's arms.
Listen, I'm not a referee. I don't pretend to be. Well, sometimes I do.
Well, the ref was right there.
But he was right there. I was not. But I think I had a better view of it. Just saying.
How do you figure? Dude, he was right there within 2 feet of him. We have sunspots
But
on our eyes.
yeah, I mean, I didn't see the contact. So
I did.
That was Dustin Selensky for the Whippets with the pass interference
15
penalty.
penalty.
First
And,
down.
it's a first down, another first down for the Wolverines.
I saw it. I'm telling you right
I don't
now.
know. Questionable at best. Here's a swing pass out of the backfield. And that looks like, is that Kincaid Rubino? Yeah, I think so. No? Can't see the number.
I don't know. Turn around, kid.
No, it's not Kincaid.
No,
Kincaid's
it's not
on the
Kincaid,
sideline.
no.
Nope. So I didn't see who that was, too.
Of course, they're not going to turn around. 17.
17 is
Tyler
Farwell.
Farwell.
So on first down, they picked up 7.
Pass was
Second down and
complete
3
to Tyler Farwell.
at the 23.5 yard line.
Down 3.
Here's a pass to the middle again. And it's Ryan Messina this time for another Wolverines
Cena with the catch.
first down.
First down. Ball's right.
Balls is just north of the 10-yard line. So it'll be, they can still get another first down without scoring a touchdown, but obviously the goal here in the next 3 or 4 plays is to have
Windham
6
timeout.
points. Timeout on the field called by Windham. And right before, right when you came back, we discussed.
Windham.
So hey, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back on GSPN and SNSN. This is Griswold Wheeler Football.
Hello, I'm Miranda Mahoney, Project Coordinator of Griswold Pride, your drug-free community coalition. We want to help you keep your kids safe during this challenging time. Social distancing is still in effect, and so is the social host law. Reports are coming in that teens are contracting the virus at underage drinking parties. Parents, allowing underage drinking on your property could land you in jail for up to a year, plus fines. Another reason why you should not provide alcohol to our youth. For more info, go to griswoldpride.org. griswoldpride.org. griswoldpride.org.
Unlike Mr. Vanilla Soy Latte over here, I'm walking away from the state with something worthwhile. Kasasa Cash pays me a really high rate and refunds ATM withdrawal fees nationwide.
Instead of paying for some big-name spokesperson, Kasasa Checking gives that money back to you in cash rewards. In fact, it just bought me this cup of coffee. See how that works? Amazing! Free checking, cash rewards. Take back banking with Kasasa.
Welcome back here to Griswold. Griswold will have the ball first and 10 just outside the 10-yard line. There's a pass intended for Kyle Kessler, the freshman, and just over his head, his outstretched hands. Outreached hands.
Kessler's one of the kids from Wheeler.
Yeah, so he's been a great addition to this team. He's got a lot of speed. He's quick, and I'd like to see him fully padded up with.
And he can throw the ball.
Yeah, he can throw the ball, but I like to see him out of the backfield as a running back. I think that's probably what his normal position would be if we were playing an actual game. So
there's an actual number 8 warming up down there. Have no idea he's not on our roster.
Yeah, he is the. I don't have to look at the.
See the JV quarterback?
Yeah, he is the JV quarterback. So second down and 10 now for the Wolverines out on the 11-yard line. Curtin Quinn has the ball complete. This time it's to Ryan Palillo, number 22, and he is going to pick up a short gain
Ryan Palillo.
inside the 10-yard line to about the. Well,
Palillo's a good kid, man. He lives in our neighborhood. He comes over to the house, as does Anthony Franklin. A couple of local kids.
Third down and 6 now.
Never mind.
Third and 6.
Shut up now.
3rd and 6 for the Wolverines.
Welcome to the Scott Fryer Show.
Going in. Well, I mean, I've been doing this the whole time when you were over there stewing in your own blood.
Oh, my God. If you have no idea.
Here's a pass.
Oh, wide open.
Caught. It's a touchdown for the Wolverines. Ryan Messina gives the Wolverines a 19-0 lead.
Touchdown Griswold, Ryan Messina.
Waiting for the extra point now.
I think this is the biggest deficit I've ever seen Windham beneath Griswold ever. They go back and forth seemingly every single year. This is it's the same thing with Killingly. I think Killingly came in here, thought they were going to just kind of walk all over us.
I have to admit that I thought the same.
Yeah.
Here's the kick is up, and that was right down the middle. It's good. So 9 minutes to go in the first half. The Wolverines lead it 20-0. You're listening to Wolverine Wheeler Football on GSPN and SNSN Internet Radio.
And we're back since we have no idea where Kyle went. So,
as I was saying before, the last commercial, we talked about tomorrow's broadcast. We're going to be covering the Griswold Wolverine boys soccer team as they play their senior night. So join us tomorrow, 4 p.m. here at Griswold High School, and they will be playing Ellis Tech. It will be the first time that these two schools have met in recent memory, as they are all in a different. They're all in the same division now in the ECC. So Griswold will be seeing a lot of different opponents. Now next week they're supposed to play New London for the first time, but I saw today that New London was put on a high COVID alert this afternoon at 3 p.m. So they I don't know if their school is going to cancel their sporting events.
Yeah, they did cancel.
They did. So they're done for probably 2 weeks. So that game's not going to take place.
I think it's completely. I don't know why.
It's random. I don't get it.
Right now, as far as like the kickers are concerned, why? I mean, what? Just so the kid can kick?
I guess.
I mean, maybe so.
They're giving it to him at the 30-yard line every single time.
It doesn't has no effect on the game as far as where they spot the ball.
None.
Or anything like that. So what's pretty positive though about everything is that basketball it's considered a medium risk sport.
Well, the NESCAC
and the ECC is going forward.
Well, the college conference, the NESCAC, which includes Conn College, Coast Guard Academy, Trinity, and Wesleyan here in Connecticut, they canceled all winter sports, including championships today.
Really?
So yeah, that's bad news for those kids. So Wheeler has the ball. Windham has the ball. First down. Here's a long pass way out, and there's a flag, and
it was intended for
Darwin
Melendez-Gonzalez.
There is lots of laundry on the field, Mike. We're going to find out what that's all about. Pass interference on the defense. So
Pass interference against Griswold.
that looks like Devin Chykow across the field that is going to be called for that one. It was. So I didn't see what happened. I was watching the quarterback.
Yeah.
So if you're watching at home and you saw pass interference.
Very smooth delivery, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's got the kid from Smay.
Yeah.
From Windham. Yeah, he's got a nice arm. His receivers are not helping him out a lot though. There's a lot of drop passes.
He can whip it good,
says the Whippets. So here's first down and 10 after the pass interference penalty, and it's across the 50.
And he forgot it was a single hand touch. So let's see, Villafane, he just kept on going.
Yes. Across the 50, a gain of about 6, and it'll be second down and 4 there for the Whippets. Under 6 minutes to go, they trail the Wolverines 19-0. May looks for the sideline to get the signal.
Was he getting next to it? I didn't. We had supper.
Number 2, Custodio with the reception. First down.
Why is it always popular to take a photo after a football game? Like, that very much confuses me. Yeah, but are we going to do it? Yeah, we are. So, shut it. Normal. I'm wearing a crop top.
Looks to throw. He's got a man wide open.
And he dropped it. Alexander Lee was wide open, had it in his hands. His body started to turn to the right.
Catch it before you run.
Exactly. And his hands just didn't go with him.
Yeah. So that's going to make you sick if you're a Windham fan, because that was 6 points right there, Mike.
Yeah.
So, but instead, it's second down and 10 now. Ball is at the Griswold 43-yard line. 4.5 minutes left in the half. Smay drops, looking across the middle again. He's got it. That's at number 11, Darwin Melendez-Gonzalez, for a gain of about 5. And it's third down and 5.
Number 11, the reception, third down. Third and 5.
So Windham trying to put some pressure on the Wolverines here. As Smay drops the pass, looks, it's got a man over his head. So a good pass, that'd have been a first down, but instead.
That was Custodio.
Yeah, it was over. It was too high for him. He went up to get it, but the pass sailed on him. And now it's fourth down, and I'm assuming again, that the Whippets are going to go for it here, down 19-0 with 3.5 to go until halftime.
It was Montique Custodio.
That's going to be a timeout. So the Whippets are going to discuss it, and we're going to take a break. We're going to come back. We'll see what's going to happen. You're listening to Griswold Wheeler Football on GSPN and SN Internet Radio.
You buy better.
Better it burns.
Much better.
So much better it burns.
People are raving about the Burns Agency for their commitment to their customers. When it comes to home, auto, business, and life insurance, people know they can always call, text, or chat online with a real person for all their insurance needs. People really do buy better at Burns.
The right insurance at the right price. You buy better it burns.
You buy better, it burns. You buy better, it burns. You buy better, it burns. You buy better.
Hello, I'm Miranda Mahoney, Project Coordinator of Griswold Pride, your drug-free community coalition. We want to help you keep your kids safe during this challenging time. Social distancing is still in effect, and so is the social host law. Reports are coming in that teens are contracting the virus at underage drinking parties. Parents, allowing underage drinking on your property could land you in jail for up to a year, plus fines.
We are back here, 4th down, and Smay completes the ball at the 32-yard line and gets it across the 30. That's going to be a first down, an emphatic first down signal by the referee. And good play there off the timeout.
Yeah, let's see, am I there? Yeah, there we go. Villafane, nice little run.
Yeah, Villafane.
Franklin just kind of stuck the hand out.
Villafane finally was able to haul one in. He's dropped about 4 of them today, and if you include the interception, it's 5. So his first one is a big one for the Whippets, as it gives them a first down on the 4th and 5. And they'll have the ball first down and 10 now at the 27-yard line of Griswold.
I will say that these kids are playing very gentle single-hand touch. There was a game that I noticed that one kid was a little confused why an elbow to the ribs was not a single-hand touch.
It was not.
No.
Here's Smay back to throw. He's got it looking for a man in the corner.
Yeah.
Defended well by Chaikow, and the ball's knocked away at the 10-yard line. So that ball's incomplete, and it's going to be 2nd down and 10 now.
Windham still looking for their first score.
Yeah. This is the first time they've actually threatened.
Just over 2 minutes to go in the half.
You know what's interesting about this kind of setup that we're doing for broadcasting is we can hear the people in the director's chair.
Yes, sir.
Nobody else can, but we can, so it's kind of funny.
Here's Smay now. He's looking. Got a man across the middle. Great play by Franklin. Knocked the ball away at the 11-yard line.
Broken up by number 1, Franklin. Brings up 3rd down, 10. Good defensive play.
Another timeout now by the Whippets.
Timeout.
Let's talk ECC basketball.
Final timeout for the half.
Let's talk ECC basketball.
Well, let's talk the hopes of ECC basketball, Mike.
Yeah, so there was a story that came out today that basketball, of course, which has been graded as a medium-risk sport by the National Federation of High Schools, which is the same organization that called football a high-risk sport.
Okay.
And soccer being a medium-risk sport as well as
I would say there's probably as
volleyball.
much contact in soccer as there is in basketball.
Yeah, and you know what? And I would think basketball, there's more contact in basketball than there is in volleyball. And if anything, or volleyball or soccer, but I think it's almost equal to what you have in football. If you take the line out of the game, really?
Yeah.
You know, and tackles, I mean, what do you got?
Yeah, true.
Basketball, there is so much contact underneath the hoop.
Every play.
On both sides of the play.
No gots.
No gots. Even the line judge or the ref, he looked a little confused as well.
All right, so extra point now, trying to make it a 20-7 game. and we're under a minute to play. So that was a good touchdown for the Whippets, trying to get some momentum going into the third quarter. So here's now the snap, the hold. It is up, and it is good.
Oh, God, it was almost blocked.
Yeah. By the wind. So.
Your point was good. 20-7, Griswold.
Bro!
Griswold called timeout.
Well, I guess I'll summon the cheerleaders.
That's not bad. I don't think they're going anywhere for the half. I think they're going to just go right into quarter number 3.
Okay.
And then quarter number 4, of course, the JV kids are going to take center stage.
Well, unless they do the opposite way. It has to be 1 quarter of JV.
Okay.
From what I understand. So they may opt to do the third quarter JV like they did against Windham. So we'll see. So the Wolverines will have the football with about 30 seconds left. And listen, I'm not a big fan of people crying about teams running the score up. If you don't like it, you stop them. So if Griswold goes for a couple of home run balls here and they do it, I don't think it's any disrespect.
Well, that was the
It's
big
their job.
discrepancy in the Plainfield game is Griswold was down by 1, and they were going to kick a field goal, and there was some discrepancy with the Plainfield head coach, Pat Smith, and he just kept talking to the refs as the clock was running, and the clock ran out, and they didn't get to even attempt the field goal.
That's hosed, but it is what it is. I mean,
But then again, Griswold could have called a timeout. I mean, I don't know if they had any left. We were
covering the soccer game.
We were at the soccer game, senior day for the girls.
That ended in a 1-1 draw.
Yep.
So the Wolverines were going to have a shot here. They're going to have the ball first down and 10, and it looks like they're going to have it at the 20-something. I don't know, 30. At the 30. Why don't we just put the ball at the 30, Mike?
Why did they kick it off?
Well, the good thing is they didn't run any clock off that. So
yeah.
The Wolverines are going to have the ball with a couple shots here. They have 2 timeouts left. They used their 1 after that extra point, and they're going to give it a couple shots. Windham is playing back a little bit. They don't want to give up the home run ball here. So a new quarterback in for the Wolverines. It's the JV quarterback, and he's going to chuck and duck, and it's going to be almost a great interception there by number 22, Jaden Villafane, but the ball falls harmlessly to the turf. And I don't know if the Wolverines are going to get another shot here. The clock's running, 15 seconds to go.
Harmlessly to the turf. Sounds like a Harlequin romance, Scott.
Yeah, well, I mean, maybe I've read a couple, maybe. We're going to take one more shot. Here's the snap. And it's a long pass down the field, and it's going to be intercepted. And across midfield, but that's going to hit. The time is going to stop. And that's going to be it for the first half. Griswold leads it 20 to Windham 7. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back. We'll wrap the first half up, and we'll get started with the second half action. You're listening to Griswold Wheeler Football on SNSN.
Unlike Mr. Vanilla Soy Latte over here, I'm walking away from the state with something worthwhile. Kasasa Cash pays me a really high rate and refunds ATM withdrawal fees nationwide.
Instead of paying for some big-name spokesperson, Kasasa Checking gives that money back to you in cash rewards. In fact, it just bought me this cup of coffee. See how that works? Amazing! Free checking, cash rewards. Take back banking with Kasasa.
All right, we're back here, ready to start the third quarter. Griswold leads 20-7, and wanted to give a shout-out to the Griswold High School girls volleyball team with a big decision last night. Another sweep versus New London. I did not call it.
Yeah.
It was on the day game time yesterday. Yeah. Keith O'Brien, is that who calls those games for them?
I don't know.
So it was an entertaining broadcast. They didn't say smush, right? They didn't even say
that's our term. That's our terminology.
They didn't say libero. I was very disappointed in that.
How about pancake?
They didn't say pancake either. No, hell no.
What the hell is wrong with that?
No, I don't. I made a note of it too. So I made sure I told everybody that we could do a better job than those guys can. God, so, but it was a big win. They moved to 3-0, and they look right now. They look dominating, Mike. The girls volleyball team.
As far as their broadcasting, man, boy, I tell you, gotta tell Mike tomorrow down there. Come on, Mike, whip him into shape, my man. Teach him the terminology, libero and
So I look forward to the next time we're able to do a girls volleyball game. So maybe next week.
Ace.
Yeah.
Service winner.
So again, tomorrow at 4 p.m. we'll be here live at Griswold High School.
Yes.
Calling the boys varsity soccer game against Ellis Tech. Yeah. It's senior day, so it should be interesting. Should be good. And the boys soccer team is still undefeated. So their game against Norwich Tech was supposed to be yesterday. That game was canceled.
Live, but right now it's up there at that camera, and then Lily's over there.
So Lily's also working?
Yeah. Come on. What? What?
Griswold High School. We've had a few events and one tomorrow, and the weekend will be sports free. So it is Man Day on Saturday. So
Man Day
at my house, yeah. It's
well, what is that?
It's the 4th annual Man Day. It's where I get together with my friends and we watch college football all day. And we smoke various meats, and we consume a lot of soda.
Soda?
Yeah, we play pin the tail on the donkey.
Yeah.
You know, Red Rover, like all kinds of fun things. It's Man Day.
Yeah. Did you? I mean, a little bit of not even Kool-Aid.
Well, we might dabble in the Kool-Aid a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been known to whip out the cherry Kool-Aid every once
Lemonade?
in a while. No lemonade.
No.
No, I'm not a fan of the lemonade.
No, no good.
No.
Kiwi strawberry.
No kiwi.
That's not Man Day stuff, is
That's
it?
not Man Day stuff.
No.
Come on. Little, what is it? What is that stuff? Sunny Delight.
Sunny D. Yeah.
But yeah, this is our 4th annual. So so far, this is going to be our biggest one this year.
Will there be cupcakes?
There will be cupcakes.
I noticed you only invite your cliquey boyfriends.
I have a little clique, the Brutane clan, that
Yeah.
we get together and.
Yeah, the rest of us, we don't get to go.
Well, listen.
Yeah. No, I don't want to hear it.
The Wu-Tang Clan it's earned, not given.
It's like winning the lottery. How do I get to hang out with Scott Fryer?
Yeah.
Well,
hey, maybe we can arrange a contest on Just a Guy with a Beer. We'll
how
see.
do I do that? Well, I'll have to get a lobotomy or something like that.
Maybe we can have a contest.
Yeah. Okay. What kind of contest?
I don't know. Some kind of a raffle or a lottery on SNSN when we do when we cover News Rocky or the Bones and Nodder show or Just a Guy with a Beer.
Ray Bones.
Yeah. So who knows?
They were on fire Tuesday night.
Oh, it was great. So so we got a little good thing going here at SNSN Internet Radio with our new little team that we got going on. So
it was a blaze. It was a big fryer.
It was nice. So big things happening here in the town of in the borough, as Ray Bones would call it, the borough.
Bones in the borough.
Bones in the borough. So yeah, stay tuned to SNSN because you got all kinds of big things happening.
You know what I think is
around town.
I was going to ask Ray too and Chris, his co-host, to have a little feature, during their podcast.
Yeah.
So like Chris is a cop.
Yes.
So if somebody does some sort of a, an interception, they can call it the first-degree larceny of the day. Huh? What do you think? No, the larceny charge.
Be like the living police blotter.
Yeah.
All right, so we're just about ready to kick off the second half. Griswold Wheeler leads it 20-7.
There's a
over
fumble called a
Windham.
lost and found.
Yeah. What's that?
Lost and found.
Lost and found?
Yeah. No?
No.
Okay. Oh, boy, another fake kickoff.
Yeah.
This is one thing. I think they're just doing it to go through the motions.
Yeah. So
to at least let the kickers do their thing.
Griswold will have the ball at the 30 here after the kickoff. It's weird to say that, but hey, that's the way it goes.
Let's see. Here it is. Long kick. Nice run back up.
He gets to the 30.
Gets to the 30. Weird every single time.
Isn't that crazy?
It is crazy.
So here we go. Griswold with his first possession of the second half.
You know, this is the weirdest life we're living right now. This is the only time right now that you can go into a bank and they say, leave on your mask.
Put your mask back on.
Yeah, take off your hat. But,
right, yeah, take your hat off, but leave your mask on. All right. Here's the first throw of the half for the Wolverines, and it's a great call. And it's hauled in there by the receiver. That is Ryan Messina. And that's a gain of about 7 yards on the 8 yards on the play.
Yeah.
And it's a quick hitter.
Yeah.
2nd down and 2 at the 38-yard line.
Praise. Preach it, Scott. I'm going to try to switch internet connections here.
So 2nd down and 10 for Curtin Quinn and the Wolverines. He takes the snaps, is going to look to the sideline, and hauled in again. Oh, just out of his, hit his hands and came out. So I was looking for Messina again. It's going to be a 2nd down and, or correction, 3rd down and 2.
All right. I think I successfully changed my internet connection.
Very good.
Oh, well, maybe not. Hold on.
Are we going out over the air?
No, we are. Okay. We're fine. It's just
3rd and 2 now. And ball to the sideline out of Chaiko's hands. So just out of his reach. I think he tried to catch the back of the football, but it was just a little bit long for him.
Are the kids wearing masks out there on the field?
That is, yes, they are. Which is something different.
That is different.
That is something different than they were doing against Killingly last week when we covered the game. They were not wearing masks, but now they are. So Wolverines are going to go for it here on 4th down and 2. Curtin Quinn snaps, takes a look. He's got his man, Chaikow, across the, oh boy.
Flags.
Flag comes in late. It was a Messina on the catch, not Chaikow. It's the white leggings.
More flags out there.
So the ball's across. More flags than the United Nations. So across the 45 to the 47, but you're going to add a pass interference as well.
Was that Wooten?
No, that was Mrs. Teddy Kojal.
Oh.
And the young Kojal, Miss Avery Kojal.
It's really hard to recognize people with all this facial gear.
Like our beloved athletic director said to me the other day, we should all write our names on our masks so we know who's who.
That's not a bad idea.
Here's a Curtin Quinn throw long across the field.
Aired
down
it out.
to Chaikow.
Just out of his reach.
Drops at the 2-yard line. So almost, he was open, but the ball went just long. It was a good throw by Chaikow. I mean, by
you see him turn up
Quinn.
You see him turn on the speed as the ball was flying. I can get there. I can get there.
I will say, you're watching at home. The wind is, you can't really see. The wind is blowing from our from the TV right to your left. So I think the wind might have caught that a little bit and pushed it a little further than it would have gone normally. So Chaikow could not run underneath that one and haul it in for the touchdown. But no harm, no foul. It's 2nd down and 10 now inside the 40 at the 38. Curtin Quinn throws it to the sidelines, and it's hauled in there by Messina across the 30 at the 29. So gain of about 8.5, almost 9. That'll be a 3rd down and call it 2.
They don't seem to be having much trouble moving the ball against Windham.
No.
But how would this play out if it was 11 on 11?
I don't know. I'm not sure. It's hard to say because you have linemen
in
there,
tell.
And you can't run the football. It's hard to say. So this is just a fun thing, I guess, for the kids to do something. Here's another pass to the end zone.
It was a fight for it.
It was a fight for the ball.
Franklin was within double coverage.
And unfortunately, he went down hard.
He's still down.
And his teammates are running over to him. Oh, that doesn't look good.
Oh, he's up.
Nope, he's not. He's not.
Okay.
They're calling coaches to him now. And
looks like he came down hard on his right leg.
And he is down and he is hurt. And Coach Kojal runs over to him. Coach Wilcox is on his way as well as the training staff. And his teammates are gathered around. And we're hoping that he's okay. Is that Anthony Franklin?
It is Franklin.
Okay.
Yeah.
He went up for the football. If you didn't see it, he went up for the football with the
he was in double coverage.
Yeah, he was in double coverage, but him and the the defender went up for it at the same time. They were both fighting for the ball, and I think he came down awkwardly.
I wonder if Kyle can do instant replay with that.
I don't know.
That last one. What do you think, Kyle? I don't know if you can hear me.
Not tonight.
Oh, not today.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So, well, we're hoping for the best here as we await to see if he gets to his feet, but he's still down on his back. I don't know. I can't see the TV coverage, so the sun is brutal up here in the Griswold Pride broadcast booth.
Oh, they're pretty much in on him right now.
Yeah, that's not a good sign. If he's not up already, that's not a good sign.
Well,
so hopefully it's not serious.
They're flexing his leg out a little bit.
Sometimes you get that hyperextension.
Yeah.
And it feels like I've done it before, and
just
it feels way worse than it actually is.
It could just be a really bad cramp. What?
A really bad cramp.
Could be.
And if that was me, and get a really bad cramp, which chances are it probably would have been. I can already hear my wife in my head. You should stretch.
You'd be screaming like a little girl, Fryer. You'd be like screaming like a little girl. Like, ah! So they're still looking at him out there.
Yeah, it's not a good sign. So,
well, let's hope they're just doing some
precautionary,
stuff,
some precautionary things.
So we don't know. We don't mean to alarm anybody because we just don't know what's going out there. They could be telling bad dad jokes, as far as we know, but
they did stop the clock, so 20 and a half minutes to go in the third quarter.
And I see Ann out there, the trainer. And she's it seems like she's trying to flex his leg or trying to kind of like stretch him out a little bit. So.
Right. Yes. Like I said, sometimes when you have an hyperextension, it feels like it's way worse than it is. I've had it before, and it felt like my knee exploded.
Yeah. Ooh.
But it was just a hyperextension, you're okay after a few days.
Yeah.
But it feels way worse than it actually is. So
and
hopefully that's all it is, if it's anything.
If this is, I mean, hopefully it's not, and it's rare that it is a serious injury or anything like that.
It looks like he's sitting up now.
He's coming up. He's getting up right now. They're going to help him up
Coach
right
Wilcox is going to help him, and Coach Kogel are going to help him to his feet.
Like so. And Coach Wilcox is a doctor. He's a dentist.
Hey, doctors are dentists, right?
But he's a doctor.
You remember that? Well,
I want to be
do you remember
a dentist.
do you remember the line in The Hangover? You're not even a real doctor. You're a dentist.
You're a dentist. That's bad.
It's a doctor. A dentist is a doctor, right?
Sorry,
He's
Dr.
a doctor
Wilcox.
of dental sciences.
Let me tell you something.
CDS.
I'll tell you, the guy that worked on my teeth is definitely a doctor. I'll tell you, he's something else. That would be Dr. Katzoff over at Griswold Dental. I'm telling you. You go down there, you'll get taken care of. Those guys are a great team. They're a great, great team. They're fun. There's no anxiety in there. Then they hit you with a wrench.
It looks like they're getting Anthony to his feet.
Yeah.
He's up, and he's walking very gingerly. It looks like maybe Mom out there on the track.
They're
carrying him off the field, so
that
not
looks like
a good sign. And his teammates are going to come out there and give him a hand.
Yeah.
Literally.
He's in the king's chair, man.
He is, which you don't really want to be. That's not good for that young man. It's his senior season.
You don't want to see that because
ever.
not only that, he plays basketball. He plays. No, he doesn't play baseball.
He doesn't play baseball. Does he run track?
I don't think so. I don't know.
He should play lacrosse.
He's just a good athlete.
He is. He's a really good kid too.
Yeah, you just took the words right out of my mouth. He is just a good kid. And
well, whatever it is, it's his right leg.
Yeah.
He's not able to put any weight on it. He's trying to walk. He's using his left leg, and
looks like he's smiling. Oh wait, he's got a mask on. Who can know?
Jaden Curtin Quinn is supporting him on one side, and Coach Wilcox on the other, as they get him to the sidelines. Dr. Wilcox, Doctor of Dental Sciences.
Well, let's take a look at this bicuspid here, Anthony. Oh, it's your leg? Oh.
Yeah, I'm
sorry. Got to razz Coach for a little bit. So taking a look at Anthony. Looks all right.
Looks like Andrew Kojul is over there helping him now. He takes over for Jaden Curtin Quinn. And they're getting over to the sidelines, and There's Mom.
Yeah, he's right with it. Yeah, his mom's right there.
Mom always makes it feel better.
Yeah, and she's a good mom.
So they're going to lay him down.
She came over and talked to us the other day, just hanging out.
Very nice.
Deb's very nice. Good people.
Griswold full of those kind of folks.
Yeah. She's my neighbor.
You recently moved, and I saw...
Back to the borough, babes.
I saw your car parked out the other day. Yep. To the borough.
The borough.
So here we go. Griswold back in action now. 20 minutes left in the game, or in the third quarter. And it's 4th down and 2. 4th down, we'll call it 2 because it's a short 2, long 1.
22-yard line.
Oh, they're going to... I thought it was a 4th down. Nope, it's 1st and goal. 1st and 10 from the 22-yard line. I don't know how that's 1st down.
I don't know.
Because that was an incomplete pass. So... There's substitution for the Whippets here. So 1st and 10 now.
Anthony's still down on the sidelines.
He is. Curtin Quinn drops the pass. He's looking. He's got a man across the middle of his strikeout. He's got it across the 10 to the 5.
And they broke.
And did he scoot in before
did.
he was touched? He did.
Yeah.
So that was a great play. So the Wolverines sent all their receivers deep, and they had Chaikal cut across the middle. They hit him on the swing pass, and he was off to the races, Mike.
Yeah. Very good play by the Wolverines.
So they extend their lead now to 26-7 with an extra point.
Because you got to understand, too, I mean, they've totally changed. They had to change their playbook. Because what do you got? You got 7 players, right? You got a quarterback. You got someone that's going to snap, and you have 5 eligible receivers.
Yeah.
Can't run the ball. And the extra point is good.
All right, so 27-7 with 18.5 minutes to go. Your Wolverines are leading it.
Extra point was good. 27.
We're going to take a quick break here. We'll come back. You're listening to Griswold Wheeler Football on SNSN.
You buy better.
Better it burns.
Much better.
So much better it burns.
People are raving about the Burns Agency for their commitment to their customers. When it comes to home, auto, business, and life insurance, people know they can always call, text, or chat online with a real person for all their insurance needs. People really do buy better at Burns.
The right insurance at the right price. You buy better it burns.
You buy better it burns. You buy better it burns. You buy better it burns. You buy better.
We are back here in Griswold. And 27-7 with 17:40 to go. Third quarter.
We never laugh, Scott. I don't know what you're talking about. We sat right here, right through the Burns commercial.
We did. As
you'll buy better at Burns.
The training staff continues to work on Anthony Franklin on the sideline.
Oh, there's the kickoff. Nice. Oh, to the 30.
Gets it out to the 30-yard line. It's weird every time it's on the 30, right?
I don't know how that happens. I can almost foretell it.
So that's where the Whippets will take over.
Windham will start on the 30.
Trailing by 3 touchdowns here in the third. They're going to have to try to move the football. Their last drive of the first half was a good drive. They ended up with the touchdown. So we'll see if they can duplicate that here. And it looks like it is going to be JV in the fourth quarter once again.
So I got a question for you.
Yeah.
So Washington, the Washington football, they still the Washington football team?
Yes, because apparently having billions of dollars and all the time in the world is not enough to come up with a name. Because it isn't like we just came up with, they just said it all of a sudden we're going to change the name from the Redskins to, to be more socially acceptable.
Scott, not everybody can come up with sea unicorns.
Listen, I am in the minority here. I am a huge fan of the Sea Unicorns.
I am a huge, they're the team that was put together and never played a game.
Never played a game, so that'll be a trivia question someday. So I do own Sea Unicorns apparel.
Did you? Is it still available?
Yes, it is. You
I
got to
get some of that stuff.
Yes. So first down pass was incomplete. It was a long pass down across midfield. It fell to the turf. It was broken up there by the Wolverines. Here's a pass now, caught across the Villafane across the 40 to across the 50. And he's going to go out of bounds at the 48-yard line of the Wolverines.
He's pretty much their go-to guy as well.
He's had a rough start, but they found him underneath, and he secured the ball and matriculated down the field to the 47-yard line.
So guess what else I bought for memorabilia? Got myself a WWE championship belt yesterday.
Wow.
Yeah.
Genuine?
Genuine.
Fantastic.
It's beautiful.
First down and 10 now at the 47-yard line. Smay drops the looks, caught there by number 3, Alan Garcia Gonzalez.
Short gain by Gonzalez.
And it gains about 4.5 on the play, maybe 5. And it's 2nd down and 5 at the 42-yard line.
I noticed on the sidelines, the Wolverines have a plethora of number 8s.
They do.
I think there's 3 of them.
Well, we know there's at least 2. Both quarterbacks are number 8.
Yeah.
So hopefully maybe we can send someone down and get that young man's name.
Yeah.
So we're not saying that guy the entire 4th quarter.
Here's
a snap by the Whippets. Smay goes downfield and broken up on the play. That was a very good defensive play there. Was that that was
a Wheeler kid.
That was Ryan Messina on the play.
No, but the Wheeler kid was right there too.
Yep.
I forget
Messina
his name.
knocked the ball away. It was he turned his head at the last second to get that one away. So it was a long pass downfield, down to about the 15-yard line. So now that'll bring up a 3rd down and 5.
Doesn't look like Windham has put in their JV kids.
Not yet. We haven't put ours in yet either. So 4th quarter, I'm assuming. Once again. Snap. Smay looks, got a man at the 40, down to the 30, to the 25, and he's tackled there. Well, he's touched down there.
Anthony's up.
Anthony is up.
Yep, limping a little
very
bit.
Gingerly on his left ankle, or correction, his right ankle. So we're hoping he's okay. 1st down inside the 25-yard line, about the 24 for the Whippets.
I don't think it's his ankle. It looks more like his quad.
Maybe. Here's a snap. Smay's looking across the middle, finds number 11, Gonzalez, and he's going to haul that one in.
Pass is complete.
For a gain of about
Gonzalez,
6.
Gain of about 6.
2nd down and 4.
7 yards, 2nd down, 3.
It's too bad that the band can't be there.
I know. I missed the pep band. It's part of the football experience, right? As he's got a man in the end zone, number 2, over his head. Well defended by Chaikal there. So I don't think there was a very good window for him to catch that ball. So it's going to be 3rd down and 4, long 3, we call it 4. But we do have our lovely Griswold cheerleaders here supporting, and you can hear them in the background. So they do a great job as usual. Coach Jenny down there.
And Shannon Withy.
3rd down and 4 for the Whippets. Smay's looking for a man. He's got a receiver. He's got him, number 22. Villafane again. Inside the 10-yard line. It's going to be 1st down and goal for the Whippets.
See, when you're talking about cheer, it's really it's quite sad as well for these young ladies as well, because they can't stunt, they can't do anything.
All they can do is cheer.
All they can do is cheer, and it's not even just that; it's competitive cheer as well.
Yeah, being a cheer dad, I can understand their pain.
Yeah.
If my daughter was in that position, because we don't know, she doesn't do anything
Melissa's
but
a cheer
competitions.
coach. I know. I live it every day.
There you go. So unless Olivia doesn't get to do anything if there's no competitions, so. That's all she does is those.
What grade is Olivia in?
She's an 8th.
Was Melissa her coach last year?
No, she hasn't done Griswold cheer in about 3 years.
Oh, okay.
So here's 1st and goal now, and a great diving catch for the touchdown by Villafane. Beautiful diving catch. He lands just in bounds at the pylon. Beautiful diving catch there as he sells out and hauls it in to make the score 27-13.
So your daughter does youth football.
She does not. She does competitive cheer at the East Celebrity Elite Gym in Montville.
Okay.
So they just go to competitions.
Right.
So those are in jeopardy of not happening. So hopefully they figure something out where they can do it by video, something, because those girls work really hard. Those coaches work really hard.
Absolutely.
She's there 6, 7, 8 hours a week practicing, and we're hoping for all those kids, and it's for any sport. Yeah. There are some kids right now that aren't even getting to do 7-on-7. Some of those towns, specifically the tech schools, they're not even doing football at all. So you feel for those kids as well, and the parents too.
Yeah.
Because the parents are, you kind of live the excitement through your kids, and you want to see your kids succeed.
Sure.
Or
you
even
want
compete.
to see your kids do better than you did.
Correct. Always. But you want to see them out here competing, and they're not being able to have that chance. It's tough. So here comes the extra point now. The snap is up. Kick is good. And it's 27-14, a 13-point game, 10-19 to go, third quarter. You're listening to Griswold Wheeler Football right here on SNSN Radio.
Hello, I'm Miranda Mahoney, Project Coordinator of Griswold Pride, your drug-free community coalition. We want to help you keep your kids safe during this challenging time. Social distancing is still in effect, and so is the social host law. Reports are coming in that teens are contracting the virus at underage drinking parties. Parents, allowing underage drinking on your property could land you in jail for up to a year, plus fines. Another reason why you should not provide alcohol to our youth. For more info, go to griswoldpride.org. griswoldpride.org. griswoldpride.org.
Unlike Mr. Vanilla Soy Latte over here, I'm walking away from the state with something worthwhile. Kasasa Cash pays me a really high rate and refunds ATM withdrawal fees nationwide.
Instead of paying.
All right. Welcome back to the Griswold Pride broadcast booth. I'm Scott Fryer with Mike Minarski. We are calling the Griswold Wheeler.
Oh, the kickoff. I bet she'll end up. Ooh. Whoa, whoa,
the
whoa,
30.
whoa.
The Griswold Wheeler 7-on-7 one-hand touch football.
And amazing, they ran it back to the 30 again.
Yeah, and Griswold leads it 27-14 over Wheeler. We are about a little bit more than halfway through the third quarter. And Griswold will take over, amazingly, at the 30-yard line.
Who'd have thunk it?
Yeah. So here's a snap. New quarterback for the Wolverines. It's another number 8, but he's got to go long right off the bat, and it's intercepted
Maybe,
at the 33-yard line. And
John.
Uh-oh.
Who's number 8? You don't know either. I don't know either. I think he's gonna find out.
What's going on here? So. Oh, did he?
Okay.
All right. So they called it down. So it's the same as a sack. So
he didn't pass it. Yeah, I think it's 4 or 5 seconds.
Yeah, 4 seconds.
He's got to release the ball by then. If he doesn't, then you're right. It's the same as a sack.
So the Wolverines are going to lose 2 yards on the play.
Oh boy.
And it's going to be second down and 12.
Quarterback didn't snap the ball in time.
So a good thing for the Wolverines, they dodged a bullet there. That ball was intercepted.
JV mistake.
And that number 44 was the intended receiver.
Mason Williams.
Mason Williams. And that ball was just out of his reach, out of the backfield. So a little bit of nerves maybe by the young man at quarterback.
We don't know.
We do not know, sir.
We do
We're
not
trying
know.
to find out. So if anybody could tell
not
us
on our roster
who the quarterback is, be great. He is not. We have a couple number 8s for the Wolverines, and it's definitely not Jaden Curtin Quinn. We know that.
No, he's much taller. But we do not know who number 8 is out there right now.
So, nonetheless, it's 3rd and 12 for the Wolverines now.
I think he's a kid from Wheeler as well.
And that ball is, boy, number 2 of the Windham Whippets could have moonwalked into the end zone. That was your boy Montique Custodio, could have flamencoed into the end zone. Rumba.
Watch me work.
Yeah, he could have walked right in.
He could have did that. He could have did that. Imagine if somebody did that, turned around and moonwalked his way right in.
You know what they say about defensive backs, right?
What?
They're wide receivers who can't catch.
Oh, boy.
So
oh, boy.
He tried to haul that in. And nonetheless, it's an incompletion. And Griswold will do their first punt of the football game.
Yeah.
Here's the snap. And it's a low line drive, wobbles, and bobbled by number 22 for the Whippets, Villafane, who's got the 2 of the touchdowns today. So I guess they don't 2 punts at the 30-yard line.
Looks like Jaden Curtin Quinn's going to be back in at QB.
So do they start the possession where they caught the ball, or do they move him back to the 30?
I don't know.
Okay, It's at the 42 now, so I thought he caught it at the 47, but they moved him back 5 yards. So 1st and 10 for the Whippets. Looking to score another touchdown here and cut into that Wolverine lead.
1st and 10 for the Whippets. Ball's on the 42-yard line.
Smay still in the game, and he's going down just out of the outreach
just out of his
hands
outreach.
by number 2.
Custodio.
So this
Great
was a little bit out of
name.
his reach, and
That
he had to
is
step on his defender. That was Kincaid Rubino that time.
That kid's got a great name.
Yeah, I love
He's
it.
going to get into college, and the ladies are going to, what's your name?
That's more of a baseball name.
No, that's like a pickup name. What's your name? Montique.
Or the guy you'd make on your Madden.
Custodio.
Yeah. Here's a snap by Smay, caught at the 45, puts on a move, and he's still going. He had a couple. He hit the X button a couple times and spun out of a couple touches.
And he tackled himself.
And
a no tackle
was touched down at the Griswold 42-yard line. So pickup of 17 yards.
A couple of good juke moves there.
Hit the spin button.
Let's see.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
It was Ryan Messina with the touch.
Smay got a man.
I noticed they have a lot of problem with the ball popping in and popping out.
Yeah.
It's like they don't have the confidence to catch the ball.
Well, one thing I've noticed.
Or they're trying to go too fast.
What I've noticed is a couple of those kids are catching it in the body instead of reaching out and catching it with your hands.
Yeah.
They try to catch it in the body because they don't have to really worry about that here because there's no one's going to tackle them. They should just catch the ball with their hands and run with it first and run with it after they catch it. So 2nd down and 10 after the incompletion. That was number 11, Gonzalez. And here's a play. Good play by Chaikow.
John.
Knocking it up.
Oh, he's not going to tell us, apparently. So that's one of the official scorers.
Okay.
So he doesn't want to.
3rd down.
3rd down and 10 now after the great defensive play by Devin Chaikow to knock that ball down. He doesn't get to that ball, and that ball's going for 60 the other way.
Did John figure out who number 8 was? Big mystery.
Here's a snap now. Across the middle, low, as the receiver goes to the ground. Can't haul it in. Number 21, Victor Mejia. Can't haul it in. It's on the low throw. Logan Davis, thank you.
Thank you.
Logan Davis, that is our junior varsity quarterback.
Yeah.
And it's good for someone to step in and give us the name.
One
So
of the
I'm
fans.
gonna write that down.
Probably Dad. It's Dad.
It's Dad. Thanks, Dad.
Thanks, Dad of Logan Davis, number 8.
8. We should call him 8A.
So now we know.
We have quarterback Curtin Quinn with 8, and Logan Davis is number 8 as well. So we have 8 and 8A. 8.1.
8.1, 8.2.
So 4th down and 10 now for Wyndham. And
right back in this ball game.
Villafane wide open. He might go.
Oh, look at
the speed on him. He's going to score. So a broken play on defensively. I don't know what happened on that. It was a mix-up, and someone didn't cover that young man, and he motored it all the way to the end zone for the touchdown. So a 42-yard touchdown strike.
That was something.
And with less than 2 to go here in the 3rd quarter, and it's now a 27-20 game.
Just switching into hyperdrive.
He did, and we had a couple of fast kids chasing him, and they couldn't catch up to him.
Yeah.
So under 2 minutes to go, 3rd quarter, and the Whippets have cut it to a 7-point lead, pending the extra point. Bobbled snap, but no one's rushing the kicker, and he's going to put it through, and it's a 6-point lead. Oh, it's no good.
No good.
Must have been wide left. So it still remains a 7-point ball game. We're going to take a break. We'll come back. 1:20 to go, 3rd quarter. 27-20 Wolverines. You're listening to Griswold Wheeler Football on SNSN Internet Radio.
Instead of paying for some big-name spokesperson, Kasasa Checking gives that money back to you in cash rewards. In fact, it just bought me this cup of coffee. See how that works? Amazing! Free checking, cash rewards. Take back banking with Kasasa.
You buy better.
Better it burns.
Much better.
So much better it burns.
People are raving about the Burns Agency for their commitment to their customers. When it comes to home, auto, business, and life insurance, people know they can always call, text, or chat online with a real person for all their insurance needs. People really do buy better at Burns.
The right insurance at the right price. You buy better at Burns.
You buy better at Burns. You buy better at Burns. You buy better at Burns. You buy better.
Okay, we're back here in the Griswold High School football stadium. 20 seconds left. And the kicker is going to kick it, I'm guessing, to the 30. Right after this kick will be the start of the fourth quarter and final 20 minutes of this game. I'm not sure if they do overtime, but since it's a scrimmage,
and I've got a strange feeling they're going to spot it at the 30. What do you think?
Well, we'll see.
That's the end of the third period, 27-20 Griswold.
Guess what, Mike? You are clairvoyant.
You know, what can I say?
End of the third quarter now, officially. 25 minutes to go in this contest. Griswold leads it by 7 as they switch sides of the field.
This seemed like it was going to be a runaway, you know, for the Wolverines, but not so much.
As the Lady Wolverine cheerleaders are doing a performance for us. They have the pep band on, sounds like tape, Mike.
I think so, too.
It's unfortunate for those kids because I know a lot of those kids enjoy that as well. So, all right, here we are getting ready to start the fourth quarter. Griswold with the football, first down and 10. Ball is hauled in there on the pass by Curtin Quinn, excuse me.
It's Kyle Kessler.
Kyle Kessler with a gain of about 3. Second down and 8. I'm sorry, it was a gain of 2. Second and 8.
It's getting a little chilly, and the sun is starting to go down a little bit.
Yes. Refs are asking them to wind the clock, so we got a free play on that one.
Yeah. Had lunch at Dean's Corner today.
Did you?
Oh, yeah, it's delicious.
Here's Curtin Quinn dropping the pass. He's looking and slings it across the middle to Chaikow.
They called him down.
They called him down at the 27-yard line, or sorry, the 37-yard line. Pick up of 3 or 4. It's going to be third down and 3. That sun is thankfully dipping below the tree line here in Griswold.
There are some JV kids in there now, like number 63, Keith Cady. He's the one that's hiking the ball to Curtin Quinn.
And Kincaid Rubino's in there. Oh, boy. Chaikow wishes he had a second chance at that one.
And Kincaid was wide open.
He was. He didn't. Sometimes Curtin Quinn has he doesn't look at all his options. He kind of looks his receiver down. And which might, if he's going to do that in a game, in a real football game, that could be an issue because defenses look for that.
And it looks like Coach Koziel right now is giving him a little talking.
Yeah, I think he's telling him
he's frustrated
right now that he is. He's got to look at all sides of the field,
exactly,
all your options.
That's exactly what happened. And he's going to go sit and think it over.
Kessler punts the ball to the 32. Looks like they're going to give it to him at the 34. I don't know.
Or the 30.
Or the 30. It's whatever. It's anybody's guess at this point. We're just going to throw a dart and see where it lands on the field, Mike. At the 30. Oh, my God.
What's that?
At the 32-yard line.
They are going to give him to it at the 32?
So,
32-yard line.
Wheeler is trying to, or excuse me, Windham is trying to tie the score here on this drive. So they've been putting a lot of pressure on the Wolverines this second half. It was 20-7 when we took the halftime break, and now it's 27-20.
Yep.
So
yeah, Windham is they've been scratching and clawing to get their way back into this game, and they have done so.
Someone's got to put somebody on Villafane, and there he is again. He's open, and they don't hit him. They hit number 11, Melendez Gonzalez, for about 4 or 5 yards on that. So we'll give him 5, maybe 6. But again, Villafane was open in the middle of the field, Mike.
Second down 4.
I do feel bad, for, especially like the kids that are on the offensive and defensive lines, because they're doing defensive challenges like pushing sleds and flipping tires.
Yeah, they don't want to do that. They want to hit somebody.
Yeah.
2nd down and 4. Here's a snap. Smade looks across the middle. Oh, it's tipped and caught right into the arms of Melendez Gonzalez. Right through the hands of Garcia Gonzalez to Melendez Gonzalez. So a 1st down and 10 now. So that could have been picked.
Yeah.
But it was Gonzalez to Gonzalez for the 1st down. Just shy of the 50-yard line, and we'll call it the 48 and a half for the Whippets now. Pushing the ball and putting some pressure on that Wolverine defense. Wolverines lead it by 7, 27-20. 21 minutes to go in the game. And there's almost another tip ball. That time Villafane couldn't haul it in. And Gonzalez almost caught that tip again, Mike.
Which Gonzalez?
That one was Garcia Gonzalez. So as you could probably hear
multiple kids named Gonzalez on this Windham team.
Yes. As you could probably hear, the wind is picking up here as that sun creeps behind the clouds.
Now.
And the temperature has dropped about 10 degrees in the last 15 minutes. So 20 and a half minutes to go in this contest. Windham's pushing for the tying touchdown here. Gonzalez in motion. Smay's looking across the middle. He's got Gonzalez, who went in motion through the middle of the field, just out of his reach as he tumbles to the turf. And the ball rolls away harmlessly for the Wolverines. So that'll bring up a 3rd down and 10 now, Mike. And I think this is probably 4-down territory for the Whippets. If they don't get the 1st down here, I think they go for it no matter what.
And it's a lot different in this game because it's a running clock. You know, it's not like it's going to stop after a turnover. It's
or
not
incompletion. Exactly.
Or pass to the sidelines or something like that.
So this will be a 3rd down play and 10.
Apparently there are 2 kids for Windham, both named Jacob Rodriguez Santiago.
Okay. Smay throws across the middle.
They're both
too high for Garcia Gonzalez, number 3.
They're both seniors.
And here comes that 4th down we were talking about. 4th and 10. And Smay is going over to the sidelines. Over to Coach Randall Prose. To get to see what he's going to do. And they're going to kick. They're going to punt. So
Smay's only a sophomore, dude.
Is he?
That's it.
So he's got some good poise. I like his arm.
Yeah.
And so that's good. That's big for the. That's big for Windham. So okay.
It's like a baseball throw.
Yes. Dustin Solinsky in for the Whippets. They're going to punt it. So much to my surprise, I thought they would go for it 4th down. Here's a pretty nice backflip. Whoever that was for the cheerleaders just did a back handspring all the way down the track.
Nevin.
There. Is that Nevin? Okay.
And the reason I know is because she was one of Melissa's kids on her team.
So Olivia's not going to continue. This is her last year cheer. She wants to be a volleyball player.
Nevin is a sophomore.
Okay.
I know a couple of kids on the team. There's Lindsay Mann. She's a sophomore as well. And I know them only because Lindsay used to be a neighbor. You know, I know her mom and her dad, or I should say her stepfather.
Here's the Wolverines now with the ball. The pass to Kincaid. Rubino for a gain of about 4. We'll give him almost 5. We'll give him 5. We'll give him 4.5.
Now let me ask you a question. So we're on 7-on-7. You have to really rely on people that maybe have a lot of speed and some good hands.
Yeah.
Is this the same lineup that plays on 11-on-11?
No, I don't think so. You have different strategies. It depends on who you're playing, I would bet. Here's a pass again. This was a short, nice move there.
You got it.
Who was that? I don't know who that was. That's going to be down at the 29-yard line. It'll be 3rd.
Tyler Farwell.
3rd and 2.5. Tyler Farwell.
He stopped on a dime.
He did.
change directions.
Yeah, he stopped in a dime. He did the old Top Gun, hit the brakes and let him fly right by. Third down and 3 now for the Wolverines, trying to keep the drive moving and the clock in their favor. They lead by 7, 27-20. Here's a pass across the middle to Chaikow. He's pulled it in, and that's going to be a first down for the Wolverines. Across the 35 to the 37-yard line.
So, for example, Kincaid Rubino.
Yes.
Does he start on varsity on 11-on-11?
Probably not.
Okay.
You don't get to see a lot of freshmen doing that.
Right, but I'm
he
also
might.
looking
It
at
depends.
I'm looking at the team,
playing.
right?
Yeah.
I mean, if you have four guys on the line, right? So you still have to add 4 people to that team. So that's 11-on-11.
Yes. Well, you have to remember, too, that Griswold is more of a smash-mouth team. They don't throw the ball a lot. Speaking of, here's a catch by
Rubino.
Kincaid Rubino, and he picks up about 5 before he's touched down by number 11 for the Whippets.
Made by Rubino.
That is Melendez Gonzalez. One of the Gonzalez boys. I wonder if they're brothers.
They could be.
Ball's on the Windham 48-yard.
So another first down for the Wolverines into Whippet territory at the 48 with 15:49 left.
Might want to score here.
Yeah, you might want to score
Could
and
be,
put more pressure on the Windham squad.
You better
Curtin
throw
Quinn
it. You
looking's
better
got to
throw
get
it.
rid of it. Oh, almost a great catch with a good defensive play
Incomplete pass.
by Melendez Gonzalez, and as Rubino went up to catch the ball,
Some good
was knocked away.
sportsmanship
So
right there
yeah,
by Kincaid, helping up
he's a good kid.
Gonzalez.
Dylan played basketball with him, and I like that young man. He's a good athlete. He's a good kid. So glad he's getting some time here.
A lot of athletes in this town, last name Rubino.
Yes, there are.
Just a few.
Second down and 10 at the 48-yard line for the Wolverines now. Curtin Quinn back to throw. He's whipping it across the middle.
Oh,
It's intercepted. Number 21.
That was Messina.
Victor Mejia. Victor Mejia. I don't know how you pronounce that.
That's number
so I'm sorry.
20. That is Dustin Selensky, actually.
Was it 20? I thought it was 21.
No. Selensky.
Yeah, it was number 20. It was number 20. I should probably put my glasses on.
Well, it's kind of difficult when it's bright sunshine. You need sunglasses, and all of a sudden, boom.
Yeah. You need the
Ball's on the 40-yard line.
you need the prescription eyewear for this one. So I can much better. Imagine that. My doctor knew what he was talking about when he said wear these.
Yeah. So it's going to be you and Jeff Blanchard tomorrow.
Yes, it's going to be great. Griswold varsity boys soccer against Ellis Tech.
We got a couple of possible more play-by-play-bys coming on.
Yeah, that's great. I love it. I'd like to have the
Ray Bones.
I'd love to have Bones and Nodder come in and do a football game with me. It would be fantastic. So maybe next week if they're available. So Windham takes over now.
If there's
first
a
down,
football game
first
next
down and
week.
10 at the 40-yard line. Their own 40. They're
may-
trying to even the score here.
We may be playing Parcheesi.
Yeah. People who plays Parcheesi?
Nobody.
Nobody.
Or Dominoes.
I bet you if you went to the wonderful Griswold Senior Center, you might find a Parcheesi board or two there. What are you going to do when this generation's in Senior Center? You're going to have PS4s and Xboxes in the Senior Center?
You know what's going to happen?
Right? You're going to be playing Fortnite? Guys having fights over Fortnite in the old folks' home?
You know what's going to happen is that my daughter, when she becomes a grandmother someday, they're going to have pictures and go, oh, my God, what's that? And you're going to see all of a sudden they're going to be doing a dance. I'm a savage.
Oh, God. Don't start with that.
That was Grandma back in 2021.
That would be my grandkids. Second down and 10 now for the
Sassy,
Whippets.
Boozy, ratchet. I'm a savage.
New quarterback. Oh, no, it's still Smay.
Still Smay.
And here's the pass off to Villafane. And he
Uh-oh,
there he
he's
goes.
gone.
What a move. Puts a move on two guys. Puts a move on Rubino and also number 11, Ethan Frazier.
Peltier tried to catch him, and it was no go.
That's the second time he's had a 60-plus yard touchdown. And guess what? This one's all,
Villafane let the turbines go. And
we are an extra point away
yeah.
from having a tie ball game.
26.
Yeah. Wolverines really just letting this one slip out of their hands.
It's a 20-7 run here
Yeah.
by the Whippets. So
Great comeback.
Coach Wilcox cannot be happy with the defense here in the second half. Nope. Extra point will tie it here. Snap, hold, the kick is up. And it is good. So as the Windham sideline erupts on the far side of the field, it's 27-20, 12 minutes to go. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back. You're listening to Wolverine Wheeler Football on SNSN Internet Radio.
Hello, I'm Miranda Mahoney, Project Coordinator of Griswold Pride, your drug-free community coalition. We want to help you keep your kids safe during this challenging time. Social distancing is still in effect, and so is the social host law. Reports are coming in that teens are contracting the virus at underage drinking parties. Parents, allowing underage drinking on your property could land you in jail for up to a year, plus fines. Another reason why you should not provide alcohol to our youth. For more info, go to griswoldpride.org. griswoldpride.org. griswoldpride.org.
Okay, we are back. Better than ever. 11:20 to go in this game. We are all knotted up at 27 here in the fourth quarter. Griswold will have the football. Reeling after that, another amazing catch by that young man for the Windham Whippets, Jaden Villafane. He's had, I think that's his third touchdown tonight, Mike. Yeah. And 2 of them have been for 60-plus yards. And he just has amazing speed. I mean, he caught that ball. He put a move on Rubino. He put a move on Frazier, and then he was just gone. So down the sideline for the touchdown. We are tied at 27. Yeah, Pelletier gave it a good chase.
Well, I'm assuming here that the Wolverines are going to get the ball on the 30.
It's a good return by Rubino up to the 30-yard line. People are probably getting sick of this joke, Mike. I'm not, but they might be.
Nah, you can't get sick of it. How do you get sick of that? No matter where you kick it. Oh, they're going to go to the 30-yard line.
All right, 10 minutes to go here. Wolverines trying to get something going on offense. They have not been able to thus far in the second half. They do have 1 touchdown, but ever since then it's been kind of sloppy. Here's a pass across the 30 to the 32-yard line.
Pass complete, gain of 2 on the play.
It's almost like, Mike, it's almost like ever since Tony Franklin went out of the game with his right leg injury, the Wolverines haven't been the same. They've been a little bit one-dimensional.
Yeah, no, it kind of makes you wonder just how much they rely on Anthony Franklin, his pass-catching ability, his speed, because you're right. I mean, things have pretty much quieted down since he
that was a little bit quick on the trigger. I don't know where he was throwing that. Yeah,
throwing it at all.
So I think he was a little quick on the trigger on that, Mike.
Yeah.
So it's going to bring up third down and 8 now. So this is a big play for the Wolverines.
I get these emails every week. It's telling me I got to pay my child support. Come on, like I don't know. Jesus. Every week.
Third down and 8 now for the Wolverines. This is a big play for them. They need to make it a manageable 4th down, if they'll punt or try to go for it. But if they don't get any yards here, we're probably seeing a punt. Here's a pass to the outside, and
nothing.
Maybe a yard on the play, hauled in by Christopher Thibodeau.
Yeah, the line moved about a yard. So
yeah, so it's fourth and 7.
Okay. Maybe 6.
4th and 6. They gave it, so they moved a generous spot. They moved to the
4th and 5.
35. They moved to the 35, so that was a generous spot. It looked like to me he was down probably around the 34 or 33, but they moved it out to the 35. And
going to punt.
Yeah, Kessler's going to be back to punt. So
I guess they're going to get it at the 30.
They're going to take their chances with their defense, but they better put a man on that young man right there.
Villafane, yeah.
Villafane, who has been the star of this ball game so far on either side. I don't see anybody who's had as good of a game as he has here tonight. So here we go. 27-27, 7:24 to go in the ball game.
So this is a must-hold for the Wolverines.
It is. It's very much
especially with
must-hold.
7 minutes, to go, and a running clock. If they score, based on what we've seen in the second half, it could be tough for the Wolverines. This is a must-hold situation for Griswold.
It is. It very much is so, and they better keep their eyes on that number 22 Villafane for the Whippets, because that young man has taken off on more than one occasion tonight and burned the Wolverines. So here we go. 6:47 to go. Smay drops back, looking for 22. He's got Villafane across the 40 to the 45 and touchdown at the 46.
First down.
For a first down.
They know exactly who to go to.
They do. You think they'd have someone up on the line trying to cover him, but he just comes across the middle and catches it, heads for that sideline.
To give you an idea of what kind of an impact that this kid's had on the game, usually we look at the numbers, we look at our roster, and then, of course, we seamlessly go ahead and try to say who it is. We don't even have to look now because it's Villafane.
It's the Smay and Villafane show.
Yeah.
Here on offense, the pitch and catch. So here we go. 1st and 10. Smay looking for Villafane. Guess who? He's got it at the 50. Gets it to the 45. He's touched on a diving play by Curtin Quinn across the 45 to the 44. Tick, tick, tick. 5:50 to go.
Yeah. I just want to say welcome to the packed house at Griswold High School.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's as packed as
it's as packed
it's going to get this in 2020.
Yeah.
To the COVID crowd here. We got to name the stadium. What about
not the stadium?
We got to name the field. We should call this the
No.
Got to name it something.
What do you want to call it?
Wolverine Field.
Well, I've been calling it Wolverine Stadium.
Yeah.
I don't want to call it Corona Stadium.
No, we got to name it something catchy. 2nd and 1 now.
2nd and
for
1
the Whippets.
Stadium.
5 minutes ago.
Villafane Stadium.
Wow, it's been Villafane Stadium tonight. This time they don't go to him. They go to number 11.
See, we don't know his name.
Right? I do know his name, but I just tipped my tongue. Guess what? It's Gonzalez. Melendez Gonzalez. Yeah. It's a first down at the 41. So a gain of 3, and it just gets enough for a first down. And here come the Whippets again. They are moving the ball very effectively here
in the second half.
I mean, it's a far cry from what we were seeing in the first.
But it's
half.
all Villafane.
It has been all Villafane. Yes, absolutely. And we are ticking down. It's 4.5 minutes to go now, and time is running out on the Wolverines. They got to make a stop somewhere along the line here. They have to make a stop. Smay's looking for Villafane. Pump fakes to him. Almost intercepted there. Woo! Almost intercepted by number 7, Ryan Messina for the Wolverines. It went in and out of his hands. So that'll bring up a 2nd down and 10. It was a pump fake to Villafane. I think he was looking to one of the Gonzalez's. I think if it was number 11. Under 4 minutes now.
Clock's still running.
Here's Smay again. Here, guess who? Villafane leads him out, has it at the 35 to the 30, and he's touched there by Devin Chaikow. And they're going to mark him at the 35, at the 30, and that ball is enough for a first down. So
they cannot seem to figure this Villafane
kid
out.
It's the same play every single time. Yeah. It's him cutting across the middle from the far side of the field towards the near side, about 3 to 5 yards off the line of scrimmage. Yeah. He rainbows it. He drops it in the bucket, and he's off for at least 7 yards or 60. So 1st and 10 from the 30. Villafane, almost picked. And Villafane thought he was interfered with there on the play by number 11, Ethan Frazier. And he might have had a case, but nonetheless.
Another kid down for Griswold.
Oh, boy.
Like he got pancaked a little bit.
Did he? You got pancake in there.
Pancake, yeah.
All right.
You got smushed. Volleyball term.
Did he get smushed or pancake?
He got smushed.
All right.
Smushed like
See, I can't tell who the player down on the field is.
It's number 3. It's Curtin Quinn.
It's Jaden Curtin Quinn. That's not a good sign for the Wolverines here. So Let's hope maybe he just got the wind knocked out of him, Mike. But he is down and he's being attended to. Coach Wilcox is out there along with the trainer. So maybe a little bit of chance for the Wolverines to catch their breath, Mike.
Yeah.
Official timeout.
Looks like you got to, I think you're right. I think he did get a.
Yeah, he's holding his breadbasket there,
yeah.
so it looks like he got a shot to the
solar
midsection.
plexus.
The solar plexus. Your xiphoid process. That's where that is.
Right in the gallbladder. Right. It's like a double chop, like from Ric Flair. Woo!
All right, so I think Coach Kozel's out there talking to the ref.
He's the new coach. He's the new defensive back.
I think Coach Kozel was a little bit upset that there was nothing called on that play. There was maybe a little rub on that. A little, they call that a rub play, rub pattern.
Coach Kozel gets, he's very much in the game. He's in the game. No, he's
trust me, I know.
He's in the game psychologically.
Oh, yeah.
He's in the game emotionally. All right, so you got 2nd and 10. Let's see if they go to Villafane.
Yep. Guess
look
what?
Look at that.
Oh, they looked at him. Now he's going to go across the middle. He's got him wide open for the touchdown. Wow. Number 2, Monte Custodio.
I told you I like the kid's name.
Yeah. It's his 2nd touchdown of the ball game. And guess what, Mike? It's 33-27.
Well,
listen, this is a 20-point comeback, and now they take the lead, so it's a 27-point.
And ever since Anthony
comeback.
Franklin went down, as soon as Anthony Franklin went down, everything started to go Wyndham's way. I'm not going to say. Anthony Franklin is certainly not the entire team, but all of a sudden you have that connection in the second half between Smay and Villafane. They really started to make it work in the second half.
Yep. So the Wolverines have their work cut out for them here as we await the kicking of the extra point. It'll make it a 7-point game.
And they only have 2 minutes to go on the clock, so this is it. They're going to get the ball probably at the 30, I'm assuming.
I don't know.
Thereof.
I don't know. Have to wait and see on that one. But I think the chain gang is thinking the 30-yard line too, Micah. I don't know where they get that from.
They're already there.
All right, so
take the guesswork right out of this.
We're gonna await the extra point here by Windham. And here it goes.
Nobody rushed.
No. So hey, that was a line drive low, no good. Yeah. And maybe that's a sign for the Wolverines that they could come back and maybe win this game here. 2 minutes to go. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back with the exciting finish of this ball game. You're listening to Griswold Wheeler Football
now
on SNSN Internet.
Hello, I'm Miranda Mahoney, Project Coordinator of Griswold Pride, your drug-free community coalition. We want to help you keep your kids safe during this challenging time. Social distancing is still in effect, and so is the social host law. Reports are coming in that teens are contracting the virus at underage drinking parties. Parents, allowing underage drinking on your property could land you in jail for up to a year, plus fines. Another reason why you should not provide alcohol to our youth. For more info, go to griswoldpride.org. griswoldpride.org. griswoldpride.org.
Unlike Mr. Vanilla Soy Latte over here, I'm walking away from the state with something worthwhile. Kasasa Cash pays me a really high rate and refunds ATM withdrawal fees nationwide.
Instead of paying for some big-name spokesperson, Kasasa Checking gives that money back to you in cash rewards. In fact, you just bought me this cup of coffee. See how that works? Amazing! Free checking, cash rewards. Take back banking with Kasasa.
All right, folks, we are back here. Griswold has called a timeout here at the bowl.
Yeah, the clock was running. They lost 30 seconds on the clock.
Yep, a minute 46 to go now. And Griswold calls their first timeout. They're going to try to they're going to have to go 70 yards and kick an extra point if they want to win this football game, Mike, in a minute and 46.
Yeah.
So maybe that missed extra point by Windham could be something, a premonition here.
Well, the Wolverines definitely have their work cut out for them.
So The return out to the 30. And here comes Griswold. They're a little pumped up on the sideline, so let's see if that can get the offense into motion as we are counting down the last few ticks of this clock here in this ball game. Griswold's got some work to do. They're down 33-27.
And there's a minute 46 to go in the game.
Here we go, Scott.
Curtin Quinn is going back to pass. He's got to look. He's going to go to Kessler, but he's got to throw it. He almost ran out of time, but he's got Chaikow for a gain of 20 on the play, or sorry, 15, up to the 45. Griswold hurries to the line. A minute 30 to go.
First and 10, Griswold.
As they set, snap. Curtin Quinn looks. Going to go long down the field. Oh, just out of the reach of Kessler.
They're going to call timeout.
And they're going to call timeout again. Oh, 1:15. Clock still running. Got to get back into the game. I think they might forget because it's taken Kessler a long time to get back. We approach a minute to go. From the 45, they got 55 yards to go. They better snap this. Now we're under a minute. Curtin Quinn looks, gets it out to Messina right at midfield.
Gain of 5 on the play. Second down.
2nd and 5.
2nd and 5.
Down in distance doesn't matter anymore. 40 seconds to go. The only time it'll matter is if it's 4th down. Oh, almost
intercepted.
By your boy.
4th down.
It's by your boy Marquise Custodio. Timeout Griswold. 31.5 to go. We'll stay right here as the rest of the game here, and we'll see what can happen. So that one almost ended it, but after the almost interception, it went right through the hands of the Griswold receiver as well. And if he catches that one, he's going that way for the tying score. So that was almost the touchdown both ways, and both players dropped it.
Well, the pressure is definitely on Griswold. They got really one play to go. There's 31.5 seconds to go. It's 4th and 10. This is do or die right here.
It's actually 4th down and 5.
Well, I'm looking at the.
It is not. It's 4th and 5.
I think.
Yes, 4th and 5. 4th and 4. So
do they have a timeout left?
They have one timeout left.
All right, so they can get the first down and call another timeout.
Yes. They have to go to home run ball though. Here's a ball. It's caught by Kessler. He's got it.
All right, he's down.
And he's down at the 40-yard line. They got to go. 24 seconds. Tick, tick, tick. Griswold gets set. Curtin Quinn takes the snap. And he's going to have to throw it long. He's got a man wide open, but it's going to fall short. He's got it.
Timeout.
He's got it.
Timeout.
Call timeout. 9 seconds. 8. They must not have a timeout. They're going to try to get a snap. 4, 3, 2, 1 to the end zone. Incomplete. And Windham is going to come away with the victory.
That was exciting.
Very exciting finish here. So they did not have a timeout. We thought they did, or else they would have called one. And Griswold walks off the field dejected. But listen, that was a great try with a minute 46.
That was a very good try.
They went 64 yards downfield. They came up just short on a last-second heave to the end zone across the middle, and it was a great defensive play by Windham.
That is not how you wanted the game to end up, but it's at the tempo and the pace that you wanted, the exciting big finish. It didn't come our way, but
that would have been cool though.
It was a great finish
because it would have set up a huge pressure play for our young kicker, Aiden Peltier would have had a kicker extra point to get the victory for Griswold. So didn't roll out that way, but a good comeback there at the end by Griswold after a great comeback by the Whippets, down 27-7 here in the second half.
They're giving each team, each other a round of applause, and they're going to wave or
they're blowing a kiss to each other. And
I don't think they're doing that.
We'll see you next week. So we'll see you next time. So listen, it's tough if you're a Wolverine right now. That's a tough pill to swallow.
Good job, Whippets, from coming back.
They did.
27-0.
But listen, it's always disappointing. I used to be inconsolable when we lost in high school football. I'd lock myself in my room. Sometimes I'd lock myself in my room. The rest of the day I was useless. So
right, baby.
Yeah, I was. But so I understand their pain. It was tough, especially when you lose like that. When you had a chance to win it on the last play of the game, it doesn't work out. So, but it is what it is.
But you know what? I mean, it's it's great. It was great ball play by Windham. Coming back from 27-0. You had Smay going to Villafane constantly.
Yeah, 3 touchdowns for that young man.
Yeah,
so.
yeah, and that got him right back into the ball game. Unfortunately, it's they had a big blow with losing Anthony Franklin.
Yeah,
in the second quarter, and ever since they just couldn't recoup. They didn't score anymore. There was no more scoring for the Wolverines after Anthony Franklin got hurt.
Anthony Franklin's injury, that was it.
Yeah,
and they almost made it an interesting ending, or they did make it an interesting ending, but they could have made it a walk-off had they scored that touchdown. So.
Oh, my bag flew across.
It did. I told you that before when you were sitting over here, like, again, boiling in your own blood. I tried to tell you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
A great game. It was fun to do it. It was fun to call with you, Mike. So
hey, what do we got tomorrow?
Hey, tomorrow at 4 p.m.
Yes, sir.
Tune here and on SN, and GSPN, and you can find the Griswold varsity boys soccer game.
Senior day
against Grasso Tech. Check them out as they look to remain undefeated on the season, go 3-0 to match the girls volleyball.
Let me tell you something. They're building a little bit of a dynasty. Are they not? Are they not building a little bit of a dynasty, the boys soccer team?
Yeah, Coach DJ has got them going. They got a very
you got Blanchard,
underclassmen.
You got Merchant, you got Mama said knock you out Fryer at goal. You know the kid?
Shut you out.
Shut you out.
He's got one already this year.
Do you know the kid?
I do know the kid. He lives with me. He rents a room from me.
Rents a room.
So we got Fryer in the net, and you have both Blanchards. You have the young Blanchard and the older upperclassman Blanchard, lowerclassman freshman.
Yep.
We have some very young kids. You have Evan Merchant. We have some great, of course, led by Matt Ladd and Ryan Ganley. There's so many great kids on that team. Coach DJ's doing a fantastic job. And last year was the first year they made states in a long time. They had a winning season, so we're building on that. And I'm looking forward to some great things. And it's a shame for those boys they won't get to compete. Not only for an ECC title, but maybe for a state title as well this year. But we'll see you next year.
You know what? We're trying to make everything. We're trying to make everything as normal and as exciting as possible.
At least they're getting to play.
And
that's what my son's take on it is. They're getting to play.
We want to make sure they get the coverage.
Exactly.
And they deserve it. Just like if it was like these are considered scrimmages. These aren't even considered real contests or recognized by the CIAC, but I don't know if they're going to do some sort of playoff, like a 1 week or 2 week kind of thing at the end of the regular season of play. I don't know, but there was some talk about it. I don't think they're going to do it, but we'll have to wait and see.
Well, we'll have to, like I said, we have to wait. Hopefully, everyone stays healthy. Yeah. They get to continue to play. We're fortunate in here at Griswold that we haven't had any positive cases in the schools.
Right.
Our numbers are very, very low here. I think we have in the 7 months since the pandemic's been official, we've had 77 positive cases here. So that's a very low number considering.
But that's been since March.
Right. That's a very low number considering the amount of cases in like, let's just say Norwalk. Norwalk has 2,200 plus positive cases.
Even Southington, which is about the size of Norwich, and
So the town's doing a great job.
I think so, too.
I think so. And the schools, you can't say enough about what the schools have done. Steve Cravino and everybody here at the school.
I got to give Steve props. I am on the phone or texting Steve Cravino multiple times per day trying to figure out what's going to happen. Is this game going to get played? Is this game going to get played? The poor man has been going buggy. It's not just me that's bugging him. It's many others, trying to figure out what's happening with the fall sports season, and he has done one hell of a job putting things together, keeping it together,
and the whole school administration in general has done a great job.
They've done a great job. Yeah, I mean you have to, whether you like it or you don't. We're in the middle of a pandemic, and the administration, you may not like everything that they've decided to do, but guess what? They're still in school or other schools right now. I'm not saying that it won't happen.
Right.
But as of right now,
we're still good.
These kids are still in school.
Day by day.
So they must be doing something correct.
Correct. And it starts at home.
So let's go with it,
Yeah. So, all right. Well, Join us tomorrow, 4 p.m. Griswold versus Ellis Tech.
You and
Senior
Jeff
Day.
Blanchard.
Jeff Blanchard and I will be calling all the action. So thanks to Van up in the top on the camera and the young ladies that helped us with the camera, Kyle in the booth. I'm Scott Fryer for Mike Minarski. We'll see you tomorrow night.
You buy better.
Better it burns.
Much better.
So much better it burns.
People are raving about the Burns Agency for their commitment to their customers. When it comes to home, auto, business, and life insurance, people know they can always call, text, or chat online with a real person for all their insurance needs. People really do buy better at Burns.
The right insurance at the right price. You buy better it burns.
You buy better, it burns. You buy better, it burns. You buy better, it burns. You buy better.
Hello, I'm Miranda Mahoney, Project Coordinator of Griswold Pride, your drug-free community coalition. We want to help you keep your kids safe during this challenging time. Social distancing is still in effect, and so is the social host law. Reports are coming in that teens are contracting the virus at underage drinking parties. Parents, allowing underage drinking on your property could land you in jail for up to a year, plus fines. Another reason why you should not provide alcohol to our youth. For more info, go to griswoldpride.org. griswoldpride.org. griswoldpride.org.
Unlike Mr. Vanilla Soy Latte over here, I'm walking away from the state with something worthwhile. Kasasa Cash pays me a really high rate and refunds ATM withdrawal fees nationwide.
Instead of paying for some big-name spokesperson, Kasasa Checking gives that money back to you in cash rewards. In fact, you just bought me this cup of coffee. See how that works? Amazing! Free checking, cash rewards. Take back banking with Kasasa.